Welcome to Central News. I'm Hilary Entwistle. In today's news, Tauranga City Council will be holding their annual Children's Day celebrations this Sunday at the historic village. This will include face painting, music, treasure hunt, a mini road course, pony rides, gymnastics, arts and crafts, and much more. Penny Metropolis from the Tauranga City Council says it's a great day for children and it's free.
It's a family fun, free day for everyone to enjoy. Lots of activities that the Tauranga City Council puts on every year as our annual Children's Day event.
The birth of not one, not two, but three rare Nepalese pandas has thrilled keepers at the Hamilton Zoo. Born to Mother Taylor on the 20th of December, the triplets will spend up to 3 months in a den until they can venture into public space. Hamilton zookeeper Kylie Martin says the red panda are classified as vulnerable by the IUCN and are thought to have a population of less than 10,000, and it's decreasing.
Well, we had some special ones born on the 20th of December late last year. So when they're about 3 months old, they're going to be out and venturing about so everyone can see them climbing up the trees.
Changes announced in January to New Zealand's decades-old vehicle warranted fitness system will be introduced during the first half of 2014. Starting in early 2014, new light vehicles will have an initial warranted fitness inspection, then no further inspections until the vehicle is 3 years old. Vehicles 3 years old or older, first registered anywhere on or after the 1st of January 2000, will move to annual inspections. Vehicles first registered anywhere before the 1st of January 2000 will remain permanently on 6 monthly inspections. The changes will see the approximately 900,000 cars manufactured after 2000 that are currently on a 6 monthly warranted fitness move permanently to annual inspections. Tauranga dog owners are being warned as a fatal dog virus outbreak hits the bay. The number of dogs suffering from paravirus in 3 Tauranga suburbs is on the rise, and veterinarians are warning dog owners to get their pets immunised. The virus, which can infect both dogs and puppies, attacks the intestines of the canine, causing the dog to develop severe vomiting and dysentery. It also causes respiratory and cardiovascular failure in young puppies. VetCare Bethlehem Veterinary Centre Director Gary Ball says there has definitely been an increase in the number of cases. Now for our region's weather. Hamilton, your Thursday will be fine with light winds. Your expected high is 27 and an overnight low of 13. Tauranga, you will have a sunny day too with light winds and sea breezes. Your expected high is 28 and an overnight low of 16. Just ahead, what's happening at the Waikato Museum. The Waikato Museum have an exciting year of exhibitions lined up for 2013. Amy spoke with Jennifer Hamilton.
Welcome back, Jennifer. Now, first of all, can you tell me what your role is within the Waikato Museum?
I'm the new Education Manager, and my role is to coordinate programs for schools and other groups who are coming into the museum, both to visit with the exhibitions and to interact with the collection that the museum has.
Now, when we last spoke with you, you discussed the eco-shelter design, which is a part of a core element of the Planet Warriors exhibition. So can you tell us a bit more about this exhibition?
Yes, this is a huge project for us here at the museum. Its focus is around sustainability. We want children to think particularly about how they can contribute to the world of the future. And we hope by playing our game, Planet Warriors, that they will become decisive in their action and take up an eco-challenge.
And when will this be available for viewers?
The exhibition will open in May, and it will have 4 major sections, and we're really hoping that people will be able to participate as they move through the exhibition and really learn more about how they can be sustainable.
Now, Off the Wall is another exciting exhibition coming up, so can you tell us a bit about this one?
Yes, well, I have to say I'm tremendously excited about the opportunity to view those wonderful costumes that we often only see on television. So we're having approximately 30 of the costumes arrive here at the museum, and they will be displayed, and people will be able to come and really look very carefully and intensely at those costumes. it's an exciting time for us.
And what range of garments will members of the public be treated to seeing?
They're ones that have been award-winning in the past. There are a number of different designs, but a couple just sort of jump off the page for me. I particularly like the costume that's created out of wood that looks like a ball gown. I call it the Cinderella in wood. I know it has another title, but I think everyone will be able to imagine what that's like. The talent and gifts of the creators of those garments is just exceptional. They take all sorts of materials and just make the most amazing costumes.
What else is in the pipelines for 2013?
Well, the museum is exceptionally busy at the moment. We have very quick change-outs of exhibitions as well as our more permanent exhibitions. So, of course, the World of Wearable Arts is a big one that's coming, and then we have our permanent exhibitions that will be changing. We are looking to change our Mighty River Power to the Planet Warriors, and then there are always smaller changes that happen in the museum on a regular basis. It's an exciting and interactive place.
And do you do anything special over the school holidays at the Waikato Museum?
Yes, we have a 2-week program for the school holidays. I was just having a look at that before I came up this afternoon, and there is again a really exciting program based around crafts, children having fun, but within the environs of the museum. And I think it's going to be a wonderful program. So people need to look out for that and book early.
And what is the Upcycle Challenge involved with this project?
Yes, the Upcycle Challenge is to celebrate the off-the-wall World of Wearable Arts. The idea of this challenge is that students will take garments or materials, etc., that they will source from the Habitat for Humanity shop and take those items and really give them a new lease on life. And we think this is going to be a wonderful way of recycling material, but to give it some real pizzazz. So the Upcycle Challenge is designed for senior secondary school students, and it will fit in the curriculum and give them the opportunity to really show their expertise in technology fabric.
Tell us about the exhibition involved with the Hamilton Girls High School.
Certainly. The Hamilton Girls High School have done a photographic exhibition called Family, Food and Faith. Girls have taken photographs of their family, of the food that they eat, and have tried to represent the faith that each of their cultural groups have. So for me it's a wonderful exhibition. It shows the diversity of the groups who go to that school and the diversity of faith and the diversity of family life. This has been recognised by the Ethnic New Zealand Trust, and they have given the exhibition some awards, and we're going to celebrate those today. And I think it's a wonderful opportunity to recognise the work of those students.
Can you list a few of the upcoming events?
Certainly, Amy. Well, starting at the top of the Waikato Museum in the upstairs gallery, we always have fine arts in that area, and that is an area that will change regularly throughout the year. At the moment we have a very intense exhibition which is a collaboration between 2 artists looking at the impact of technology, particularly on the environment in China. In the next level down we have, of course, Linley Dodd's wonderful retrospective. Preschoolers and young children are thoroughly enjoying this exhibition, as are many of the adults. It's a really great opportunity for them to relive those moments with Harry McCleary. Just beside the Linley Dodd we have White Cloud's World. This is a science fantasy exhibition looking at artists from New Zealand who are making really powerful statements in this genre. Moving down the building, we go to the Trust Waikato area. This is a frequently changing exhibition showcasing pieces from the Trust Waikato collection. We have on our main floor, of course, a large number of cultural exhibits, and most people are familiar with what's in this area. Hamilton, Never a Dull Moment comes next, and again that's a wonderful exhibition showcasing the development of Hamilton City. Excite is always really popular with everyone, a great interactive section with a real science focus. So a wonderful place to bring the family and come and have a great time. On our lower floor we have the mighty Waikato River showcased in the Mighty River Power. This is where we will change shortly to the Planet Warriors. So as you can see, the museum is alive and well and constantly changing.
How can our viewers find out more information on the exhibits at the Waikato Museum?
The best way to find out more information about the museum is to visit our website. It's a really comprehensive website. Use the tabs along the top and that will give you lots of information about what's happening. You can join our mail list and we will send newsletters to you regularly as well.
For more info, visit waikatomuseum.co.nz. Coming up next, counting birds. Welcome back. The Kiruru Count is underway, where you can help Forest and Bird to count how many wood pigeons are still around and, more importantly, what they are eating. To find out more, we caught up with Hamish from Forest and Bird.
Well, it's an annual count of Kiruru by anyone who wants to get involved.
Has anything ever been carried out like this before by Forest and Bird?
Yeah, this is the second year now that it's been run. It's a Kiwi Conservation Club project, and Kiwi Conservation Club's kind of Forest and Bird for kids. And last year, I think they had about 1,100 respondents, and most of the observations were from Auckland and Wellington and Dunedin, which is probably partly to do with the high population there. But it also shows that there's lots of Kiruru in the urban areas, which is good.
Why are Kiruru important?
Kiruru are really important for forest ecology because they are pretty much the only bird left that can distribute a lot of the seeds from the big fruited trees. So things like tawa and tarairi, karaka, puriri, things like that with large fruits. Kiruru are pretty much it now that moa are extinct, and kokako are in very low numbers. So yeah, they spread those trees around, and without them, those trees wouldn't be able to regenerate.
So what are the 5 things that we actually need to look out for?
Okay, so when you're out looking for Kiruru, we need to know where you saw them, and when you saw them, and how many you saw, and what they were doing when you saw them, and if they were eating, what kind of food they were eating. And on the Kiruru Count website, there's a list of things that they're likely to be eating, so you don't have to be a botanist to work it out. And then you've got to go and report it on the website.
Can anybody partake in counting birds?
Yeah, of course. Anyone who wants to can join in. Yep.
And what will you guys actually do once the information is correlated?
Well, it's made available to researchers and the Department of Conservation, regional councils and conservation groups. And it also gets integrated into the Nature Watch website, which is a site where you can go and report observations of any plant or animal at any time of the year. Yeah.
Is the Kiruru population in decline?
It is in some areas. In other areas, it's okay. But in the last review of its conservation status, which was done back in 2008, I think, they actually took it off the threat lists because of conservation work. So the conservation work that's been done, all the pest control, has kind of helped the Kiruru come back a little bit. Yeah.
What are its biggest threats?
Like for many of our birds, it gets eaten by introduced animals. So stoats and cats, rats eat eggs and young, possums eat eggs and young. The other problem is habitat loss. So it's a bush bird, and a lot of bush has been cleared. And the other thing, I guess, is competition. From possums. They eat the same food as Kiruru.
What does the Kiruru actually eat?
They eat a lot of fruit. And they eat leaves and the shoots of new growth and even flowers. And I think they eat around about 100 native species, trees and shrubs, and around 50 exotic ones as well.
And speaking of counting Kiruru in our backyard, you actually do have a backyard project, Land for Wildlife. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Land for Wildlife is a new forest and bird project which we've just started up, and it's just being run as a pilot program in the Kaimai catchments of the Bay of Plenty and the Waikato. And what it is, it's for people who are interested in protecting and enhancing biodiversity on their land, and if they've got a bush block or a wetland or a stream or something like that and they want to increase the biodiversity, they can give us a yell and we come in and do an assessment of it for them and provide them with a report about how they can manage it, and they get a lovely sign to put on their gate if they become a member, and it's all completely free, and it doesn't have any covenants or any contract or anything like that associated with it. Yeah, so it's kind of an entry-level conservation program for people who are not ready to jump into covenants and commitments like that.
Is it true that Kiruru can get a little bit drunk off the summer berries?
Yeah, apparently they do. Binge drinking's a bit of a problem in Kiruru. No, what happens is if they're eating ripe fruit and it's warm, the fruit can ferment in their crop, and they get drunk and become a bit vulnerable to predation and fall out of trees and things like that. Yeah.
To enter your information on the Kiruru you have counted, visit kirurukount.org.nz. Just ahead, a first for Tauranga. If you have just joined us, welcome to Central News. Mount Maunganui will have a new shopping experience next week, quite similar to the department stores overseas. To find out what makes the store so unique, I spoke with the ladies of Sisters. So Sarah, how is the new store progressing?
Really fun, really hectic. We're getting there. We're really excited, but we're definitely getting there. Yeah, it's awesome.
And Riddell, how do you think the new store is progressing?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's coming along. It's definitely been push because we've already set our opening date. So with construction, things haven't quite come along to plan. Other things haven't turned up, so it's just been crazy. But we're keeping calm. We're not going to lose our cool, and we're going to get there.
Tell us about the opening event.
Okay, it's going to be on Thursday, March the 7th. We've got a couple of key designers coming down. We've got Tourette coming down and Lindy Kingy. We're going to be doing a runway show, DJ, the usual bubbles, canopies, and a surprise.
Sarah, what is an all-in-one department store?
Well, I operate the hair and makeup area, and I do eyelashes and nails. So basically it's your shop that you want to come to when you're going on a night out, and you can come and get your makeup done and everything. So very fun.
And Riddell, what is your kind of take on an all-in-one department store?
So what it means to me, and hopefully to the customers, is first of all, at the moment we have a separate office area. We run our own brand, and we have two designers. We have Rachel, who is our stock and marketing. We have a marketing girl, and we also have an operations manager who all run out of the separate office. So we're going to be bringing them into the retail space. So the clothes that are getting made, the website orders that are getting done, it's all going to be done in the one shop. Then we also have our in-house makeup department. We have a separate shoe and handbag area. We have denim, tees, we have men's, and we of course have our women's wear. So it's pretty much, yeah.
Sarah, who will enjoy this new store?
It's for everyone. Now we're stocking men's clothes as well. It's great for the husbands to come in with the ladies while they shop and get their makeup done as well. So everyone.
So what actually gave you the idea to create something like this?
It's just evolved from, I lived in London for a couple of years, or just over 2 years, and I used to shop at Urban Outfitters and Topshop and all of those high street stores, and they had it all in one, and I would literally spend my weekends in Topshop and places like that. So it's just bringing that concept back to New Zealand.
And have you noticed, you're opening a new store, have you noticed a decline in business with the increase of online shopping?
Well, when there was the big sort of surge of the online shopping, we created our own. We have our own e-boutique, so we have our own online store. So we're just working really hard to get that out there and sort of counteract the loss of foot traffic through internet sales. But it definitely affects bricks and mortar business. But by creating a concept that's slightly different, it'll hopefully attract people.
There are some interesting new features to the store. Can you tell us about the catwalk?
Well, what it is, it's just we've got a big counter that is running down the middle, which we've built on rollers. So that's rolled away. We have track lighting, which can all be adjusted to face in, and then we have our catwalk.
And there's a DJ area as well?
Yes, that will be there for the opening.
Because you have been so successful in such a short amount of time, and how do you do that in the current financial situation?
My bank manager probably wouldn't agree, but but I love clothes. I love selling clothes to women. I love making women feel fabulous. I love what I do, and I've got an amazing team now to work with, so I love it. It's my life.
So Sarah, tell us about your styling room.
Well, you can come in and I do amazing eyelashes, get your smink eyelashes done. I could do amazing makeup, hairstyles. I do these gorgeous little quick braids and plaits and things as well, twists. I stock amazing makeup brands. It's all paraben free. It's basically your one place where you come when you want to have an awesome night out.
Why should we come to Sisters & Co?
Because it's so much fun. We've got all the premium brands, we have shoes, we have bags, we have belts, accessories. All our clothes are hand-picked. We all go and do the buying together. We put heaps of energy into what we bring, and for our customers. And we love dressing women and men now. So it's just, I don't think there's anywhere else in the Bay that offers all of the services that we do. And we always have bubbles. And an espresso machine. We've got an espresso machine.
The new Sisters store is where the old ANZ building was in the Mount. That is the news for today. We really want you to be involved. Just like us on Facebook and let us know your views. If you have your own news, including your own video and photos, go to our website and hit upload. Thanks for joining us. I will be back tomorrow night with more guests from in and around the regions. I'm Hilary Entwistle. Have a lovely evening.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.